Hello, my name is Corey Gerard, and I am here to talk about why people join social groups. Now, there are a great number of social groups out there that people would join because they want to be a part of those particular groups. But many people can't understand why. And I was one of those people because, I found myself being more comfortable with being on my own. And that way, I can make my own decisions and choices without being answerable to them. And I wouldn't have to put it to a particular vote in accord with the rest of my peer groups in order to get something done or decide on something. So I felt it was as though it was just best to stand on my own, and I still do. Because, if you are not a part of anything, then you are your own master. You are your own controller. You are your own decider. Yeah. And there are some that feel as I do there. But let's get to the core of the matter. Why do people join a variety of social groups such as street gangs, motorcycle groups, block clubs, gossip groups, car club groups, and so forth? Well, people who join those variety of clubs, they want to be a part of something which catches their entrance, and they want to be in association with other people who share in their interest regarding the things that they prefer in life, or the things that they prefer to do and be involved in. Let's take church, for example. Church has to be the biggest collective member body of persons assimilated for purposes of goodness sake. So every particular church is structured with members who are in accord with the ideas that go along with those churches, in which it is structured for morality and righteousness sake. And it might seem like a one-day thing out of the week to many, but those ideals in which are shared and conveyed through the various church functions and sermons are meant to be carried and conducted by its members throughout the week, which means it's not just something that's meant to be expressed on a Sunday and then left in that church, and then you go back to regular behavior, which is not in conjunction with something moral or decent and proper. So that is pretty much an example of why people would join a particular social group. And in another case, people do not want to be alone. They do not want to feel isolated. They do not want to feel rejected. So in cases like that where people would feel that way, that would inspire and influence them to join a particular group or social setting. And a lot of times they might not be in agreement with the ideas that goes along with that particular group's perspective viewpoints on matters, but they will not be rejected by them. So that is enough for them as far as feeling as though they are accepted by those members. Because people want to be accepted, they want to be appreciated. They do not want to feel as though they are rejected. And any and all clubs would offer people that, and those clubs only care about the membership numbers in them, and not the fact that they want their members' ideas to be in aligned with the ideas of the groups. But as long as the people conform to those groups' ideas and viewpoints, then that's fine and dandy. But it's like, yeah, keep your opinionations to yourself if it is not in accord with the ideas of the general population of this particular group and all other groups. So it's about conformity in a way, or going along with a certain type of program, even if you are not in total agreement with that. Well, that was something else to learn, folks. Thanks for tuning in.